Okay, today we're going to be looking at Hilma of Klint, Paintings for the Future. This is one I picked up, I guess, about 1.5 years ago. I'd heard of her, but can't say that I really know that much about her. And like a lot of art that I look at for the first time, I'm going to say I'm still undecided about my feelings. But hopefully, as I flip through these, I'll be able to form an opinion. I always say I'm not going to talk much, and I think for this one, that could be the case. It is kind of a thick book. It's going to be about 230 odd, 240 pages. Nice paper. It's kind of a matte finish. According to this here, it says that this book covers her naturalistic work from the 1890s to her enigmatic watercolors of the 1940s. It's kind of an interesting one, right? As I said I wasn't going to say much, but coming into this with a fresh eye, it's kind of unique. I wonder what it all means. Again, yeah, I think it's time for me to read this bloody book. This thing about art, right? You see something like that and you think, well, it's kind of random, and then you see like a realistic picture, and you realize, yeah, these people are really talented. So don't get mistaken. This is not random. Going to speed up a little bit until we get to the main pictures. I doubt you're going to pause this and read all the writing. This is a long interview. Sorry, speeding through these pages. I doubt that you'd have interest in reading this. I did just say here, it says she died at 82 after a streetcar accident in Stockholm. In 1944, she left behind more than 1,200 works, some that measure several meters in either dimension, but many others have small formats. Yeah, I think it may be time for me to sit down and study her a little bit, because she's a very popular artist. Sometimes when I find these books, if I've heard of them but I don't know them, if it's a reasonable price, I'll always pick it up, with the hope that one day I'll sit down and actually read it. Sorry, the binding is a little bit tough. Hopefully you can actually see. And again, apologies if you get glare. There's no natural lighting in this section of the room, so it is difficult to not get a glare. I'll just peer at the camera every now and again. It seems to be okay. Like I said, clearly she can paint very well. I mean, realistic pictures, right? I just flipped through the Hockney picture and there were lots of landscapes. This is very different. I mean, yeah, stating the obvious. Kind of reminds me of that, what's his name, Chagall? Okay, this is not her. These are different people. These are Isaac Grunwald and Sigrid. Oh my god. Sigrid Hijerton. That's Kadinsky. I recognize that painting. These are the type of pictures that I don't quite understand yet. I mean, January 1908. Sorry, these pages that are mostly filled with writing, I am going to go a little bit quickly. This one is called Group 4, the 10 largest, number 2 childhood. Yeah, I think paintings like this make you question, like, what is it that you like about art? Is it the colors? Is it the contrast? Is it the unique vision? I go through these phases where I buy books like this and I don't understand it at the beginning, and I put them on my shelf, and then I come back to them later, you know, months later, years later, still don't understand them. Watch a video, come back to them, and suddenly like them. So I think you gotta be patient. That looks like the cover. Okay, there you go. You gotta be patient sometimes with art, but there are times basically where I never end up liking it. And that happens. I mean, everyone has a different opinion of art, right? If it's ever the case that I don't like them, then I tend to offload them. You know, hopefully somebody who likes them more than I do would have a chance to enjoy the book. There's no use of it sitting in my bookshelf if I'm not going to look at it again. If you know much about her, or if you have comments about her art, please do leave a comment, or point me in the right direction of where to read more about her. It's definitely unique. Yeah, kind of looks like that guy who does pop art. I can't remember his name. I mean, obviously this predates pop art by about 50 years or so, 40 years. It looks very mystical, doesn't it? I have no idea what these mean. So I just saw here it says occult spiritual guide, so kind of makes a bit of sense, doesn't it? It's still like 1916. Yeah, I think this is kind of like, gets to the stage where you're thinking like, you know, is this something that she would have liked to have been shown to the public? Can't say I really understand these ones. But again, this is watercolor and graphite on paper. So everything points to the need for me to pull out my watercolors and to try to paint something. Anything's fine. I mean, look at this. I mean, it's basically a box. Maybe doing something is better than doing nothing. Doesn't make you wonder though, because she has these like kind of realistic paintings every now and again, and you know, I do wonder why she focused on this type of work rather than more realistic things. Getting towards the end here. Well, they look pretty big, the paintings. I'm sure I'm sure if you look at them in real life, they must look quite impressive. That artist called Nole. Is it Emil Nole or something? It's kind of reminds me of this. Okay, we're at the end, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. Oh, there she is. been kind of an interesting book. I'm gonna say that this is quite different to type of art I generally look at. May need time to form a better opinion. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that book.